Hi everyone. Today we're going to hear the story of a famous lady who was born in 1820. She heard God's calling. She was to be of service to other people. I wonder if you can guess who she was. Once upon a time, a baby was born to an English couple travelling in Italy. They decided to name their daughter after the beautiful city where she was born, so they called her Florence. Florence loved travelling. She loved maths and science, and she loved collecting information. Whenever she travelled to a new place, she would note down how many people lived there, how many hospitals there were, and how big the city was. She loved numbers. Florence studied nursing and became so good at it that the government sent her to manage a hospital for injured soldiers in Turkey. As soon as she arrived, Florence started collecting and examining all the data she could find. She discovered that most of the soldiers died not because of their wounds, but because of infections and diseases contracted in the hospital. The very first requirement in a hospital is that it should do the sick no harm, she said. She made sure that everyone working there washed their hands frequently and kept everything clean. At night, she carried a lamp as she made her rounds, talking to her patients and giving them hope. Thanks to her, many more soldiers made it home safely, and she became known as the Lady with the Lamp. Florence Nightingale brought hope to wounded soldiers. She was the Lady with the Lamp. Jesus is the light of the world. He brings hope to everybody in the whole world, no matter what our situation. We're going to do a craft today that reminds us both of Florence Nightingale and Jesus, because we're going to make a lantern that we can hang up in our windows as a sign of hope for all the people around us. For this craft, you'll need some paper. It could be patterned paper or plain, a ruler, a pencil, some glue, and a pair of scissors. First, fold your piece of paper in half. With your ruler, draw a straight line a couple of centimetres away from the open edge. Turn your piece of paper around. Now we're going to cut slits from the folded edge up to a line. You want to keep on going all the way to the other edge of your piece of paper. When you've finished, it should look like this. Now, open it out. Turn it over so that you can see the white side, and then fold it over in half again. Now we've turned it back over so that we can see the pattern side, and we're going to put some glue along the top edge. Now we've got the glue on, we're going to pick up our patterned piece of paper. We're going to roll it together so that we glue the opposite end of the piece of paper onto the part that we just put the glue on. We've almost finished. If you stand your lantern up, it should look a little bit like this. We've cut out a strip of pink card and we're going to put some glue on each end of the card. This is going to make our handle for our lantern. When we've got glue at both ends, we can attach it to the inside of the lantern, curling round our piece of card as we do. And now our lantern is finished. When you've finished yours, hang it up in your window as a sign of hope to everybody around you. And remember that Jesus is our hope, the light of the world.